play a little music. Or could chop it up. I guess about different things going on in the little clips that we have for the culture coming out. What else we talk about? What TK? We interviewed him. He goes by the Kid Shady, TK Shady. You can check him out. I'm gonna play the review he did on Cuban Link and Papoose. It was pretty interesting. You make your own opinion, but I thought it was pretty cool. And then we also had the actual video reaction that he did, which was pretty cool. I'm gonna put that on just a second here, and I'm gonna let you guys watch the video. Let's see if I can get it up here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna play the video. Here we go. Boss talk. There's a little bit of boss talk in here while we're waiting. Oh. Wait, it's not playing through the speaker. Hold on a second. What else is that? Something if ain't another, you know. See here, settings. Connected. Why is it not playing through the? Let's try it again. Let's see if it's gonna play. No. Maybe I could get Giggles to help me. Anyways, stay tuned. Hey, Giggles. You get it on it right here. It's definitely connected. Oh. There it goes. All we need is a little P-Dub help. He's going by P-Dub now. So sorry about that, guys. Just pay attention to this, probably room to fill in, and then we'll get to it.
Lights on set, that money combo different. We talking hustle, motivation, all of this. Jason steering the ship like a captain when he pivot. Cuban Link dropping gems, history in every sentence. Where the boss is at, we the ones that really live it. Giggles with the rhythm, every beat gon' hit like physics. Value every second, 12, 19, that's a mission. Faith in the foundation, so the heights ain't got a limit. We got stories from the streets to the charts. Entrepreneurs, go-getters, warriors at heart. Tap into the mindset, that's the real art. If you talking boss moves, then it's where you start. Yeah, boss talk, we gon' speak it from the throne, yeah. Jason Tremaine on the mic, he in his zone, yeah. Cuban Link with the legends he put on, yeah. Giggles on the drums, heartbeat of the show, yeah. Romans 12, 19, blessings when we go, yeah. Boss talk, turn it up, let the whole one know, yeah. Boss talk, turn it up, let the whole one know, yeah. It's that 25 vibe, bigger than the hype. Bosses linked up, great minds on the mic. Every episode of Diamond, every moment on sight. Put the culture on display like we under bright lights. Legacy talk.
Oh.
What you building in your life? Cuban got the stripes, Jason leveling it right. Giggles keep the tempo. respected by the Christ from the bottom to the bill. We gon' hustle out the mud, turn the podcast to a movement that's respected by the plug. Conversations keep it real, spread knowledge like love. If you doubting who we are, then you never knew us. Look, boss talk, we gon' speak in front of the throne, yeah. Jason Tremaine on the mic, he in his zone, yeah. Cuba Lang link with the legends he put on, yeah. Giggles on the drums, heartbeat of the show, yeah. Romans 12:19, blessings when we go, yeah. Boss talk, turn it up, let the whole world know, yeah. Boss talk, yeah. Boss talk, turn it up, let the whole world know, yeah.
Boss Talk. See how many people get here on the channel here. So today I just want to talk about, come on here. I was gonna have someone on tonight, but everybody seems to be busy. So we got a new. I think I played it for you guys before. We had like a clips of some for a movie that Decon is making. And they put us in it, and I was gonna play a clip of that, and then also play this TK Shady. What does it say? Let me see here. Read these videos. What is that? What is more powerful, 9mm or a 38 special? I want to see if you have knowledge. Well, 38 special, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've seen both of them. I don't have knowledge with that. I mean, I'm not a gun guy. I mean, I'm not going to claim anything, but I mean, I've seen both of those guns, but I mean, it sounds like a trick question, so it must be a 38 special. But anyways, what up, Big Boobs? What up, Giggles? He goes by P-Dub now, if anybody know. And anyway, so the people on here, we're gonna put on some clips from the newest one, and I'll play the oldest one next. Kind of go in a backwards order, but I'm gonna put those on, and we'll get right to it. That way, so we got on the shorts. I'll put the newest one on. There we go.
Culture, that's what keeps us alive. You see it in the dice games, in the murals, and the kids on the court. We look out for each other. I give back as somebody gave to me.
Yeah, we do it for the culture. Never been a vulture. Never been a vulture. We was really in the jungle. Jboss Ent. Yeah, we do it for the culture. If you switch sides, it was nice to know you.
The streets teach you quicker than school, but the culture, that's what keeps us alive. You see it in the dice games, in the murals, and the kids on the court. We look out for each other. I give back as somebody gave to me.
Yeah, we playing it over again. Culture.
And then we got this one here that we played, and anybody that hasn't watched it, is the original one.
The streets teach you quicker than school, but the culture, that's what keeps us alive. You see it in the dice games, in the murals, and the kids on the court. We look out for each other. I give back as somebody gave to me.
All there, just like we talked about.
Appreciate it. Just keep the rooster.
Do what you do. I'll be in touch if anything changes.
Stay safe.
Hey, you ready? Batteries charged, cards play with Jason. Someone's letting him slow-mo while he raps. That's some bad work. Sound good?
Shot a Cuban link chain heavy with the history. Big punch spirit in the booth when I spit the heat. The city raised a monster with accounting instincts. I balance every loss with a profit when I think. Got some crumbs in the lows, not a bakery industrial. Still got the butcher style, product moving sensible. Triple beam dreams, I will wear them up. the streets turn soul to the moon, solid gold. That's Jboss stuff, that's the code we live by. JBNT New York to the sky. Jboss stuff, that's the code we live by. JBNT New York to the sky. JBNT New York to the sky.
All right, that was the other one I had. The 2 clips that I have. There's many more clips. If you go check out Decon Deneen TV, I believe that's on YouTube. You can check out the rest of the clips. He's got clips with other people in it. But it was pretty dope. I'm glad I'm part of that. It's a new way of doing things and trying to get used to it. So back to what we're talking about. So I met this guy. I came up with this idea. I said, how come he does a lot of reactions to Cuban Link videos? A lot of people don't know he's still doing music. And so I ran into this guy, TK. And he does a lot of Cuban reviews, video reactions and things of that sort. And a lot of Terror Squad stuff. And so I asked him, I said, he went ahead and started doing some reactions. And he did one for Hit the Road Crack. Came out dope. He does dope interviews. He has has one video that went viral, over 1 million views. But the rest of his stuff is real low numbers. And I said, well, shoot. I said, we work together. I said, do some reactions. And, but he's been doing them for Cuban anyways, but he just didn't know of the newer stuff that we had. So now he's been, quite frankly, doing some stuff, and after we talked, and I'm gonna let you see the little thing he did about Papoose and Cuban. You can have your own opinion. It's how he feels. I feel very similar. I'm not 100% sure about the Papoose thing, but he's right to a certain degree about Papoose. But let me bring that up for you. And here we go. His name's TK Shady. If you guys ever want to look him up. I definitely, he has some funny stuff. He has 10 worst Instagram rappers. It's hilarious. But anyways, here's the video that he did the other night. I'm gonna bring it right back to the beginning, and we'll be able to watch that. I think it's pretty dope. So check him out, and if you like it, his stuff, go ahead and check him out, man, because he's definitely dope.
See the shirt? Y'all see the shirt? Know what I mean? Yo, I'm going to just make this statement plain and simple. If you're not listening to Cuban Link or Papoose in 2026, you missing out on legendary hip-hop. Legendary hip-hop. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to front. I'm not going to act like I've been knowing this shit or front I ain't been missing out. Because to be honest to God, I've been missing out. Yo, bro, I didn't even know Cuban Link had music out. I knew he was still rapping, but I didn't know he was really trying to go crazy. Yo, there was a whole Fat Joe diss track I missed. And you know me, I'm low-key a Fat Joe hater. I hate Fat Joe in the sense of his personality, but I do like some of his songs. I'm gonna be real. I do like some of his older songs, but I feel like him as a person, I just can't, bro. I can't. You know what I mean? But Cuban just was going crazy. Yo, I think that song was called Hit the Road Crack. Fire. I did a reaction to it too. If y'all look, you don't have to check out the reaction, but listen to the record. Listen to the record, y'all. If you not listening to Cuban Link or Papoose in 2026, you missing out on legendary shit. Sorry, it's the truth. My bad, that's my water. But look, Cuban is still super nice. From what I heard, he's still super nice. He's still with the multi-syllables. He's still with the punchlines. And he's rapping with a passion. He's rapping with an objective. He's rapping with a purpose. So, if you're missing out on listening to Cuban Link, you're missing out on listening to legendary hip hop. Because the type of music he's making 5 years from now, easily, we're going to be talking about it. easily. And don't even get me started on Papoose. That whole album that he has, I think it's called like, it's his newest album, like Bars on Wheels. Fire. 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 Look, Papoose, he did 50 Cent with that diss track called like Agent Provocateur. Yo. Blocker, 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 blocker. Man, he went stupid. Stupid punch after punch after punch after punch. Fuck out of here. He made y'all look silly. People be like, man, ain't no more good spitters, man. Hip hop dead. No. Cuban Link and Papoose is right there. Y'all just choosing not to listen. Y'all want to listen to the mainstream. And you know, no disrespect to the mainstream. They doing their own thing. But you can't go around making statements that hip hop is dead and you got people really spitting that real shit. Stop. Stop. When Papoose dropped Bars on Wheels, yo, that the intro track, super smooth. He hitting you with crazy bars in there, like, and oh man, don't even get me started on Agent Provocateur, where he started going at 50 Cent because he murdered him, bro. Murdered. And Cuban Link ain't missed a step. He still spit fire to this day. To this day. How did Deontay Wilder say it? To this day. Look, y'all, I say this to really shed some light on real hip hop. And I hope you guys take time to really, you know, hear the records because it's not fair. People keep running around with this narrative that Papoose is still doing the underground music and, you know, he ain't have ever had a hit. Stop it. Stop the cap. What are we talking about? These guys is making timeless music. And the thing is, not even just timeless. It's impactful. It's relevant. You know what I mean? 50 Cent out here running his mouth, releasing these documentaries on all the people he's disrespected. And he disrespected Papoose. Yo, he ain't never going to reply to Papoose. I don't think 50 Cent should ever even step back into the fucking ring, be honest with you. You know, and we all know Fat Joe is not replying to Cuban Link. I'm sorry. That's like, even with his ghostwriters, it's like comparing apples and oranges. Like, Cuban is just on another planet. And this record, like, it wasn't even just Cuban that put in work. Like, T.A. the Legend went stupid on that too. You know what I mean? So, oh, hell nah, my bad. I don't know what that was. But, like, come on, y'all. Let's be for real. Like, there's no more excuses for you to be talking about hip hop is dead. There's nothing good no more. We need some more energy. Like, yo, the energy is there. Y'all just choose to listen to the whack motherfuckers. So what are we supposed to do? I'm giving you guys the light. I'm giving you guys somebody to listen to, somebody you can really, you know, have some type of anticipation to look out for. Yo, when is that new Papoose gonna release? Yo, is that new Cuban Link gonna release? You know what I mean? And I don't even know if T.A. the Legend dropping music, but from that verse that he dropped on that diss record, yo, he might be dropping heat too. As far as I know, fuck out of here, bro. There's no excuses. There's no excuses, man. It's 2026. You guys have a phone or a computer. That's how you guys are watching this. You guys have the device to infinite knowledge, and you guys choose to be the simple, most narrow-minded motherfuckers on this planet. Why are we still listening to the same 10 tracks as hundreds of millions and millions and millions of records out there? And y'all choose to listen to the same old bullshit. I'm out of here, man. It's been your boy, That Kid Shady. See ya.
All right, that was my that was TK. It goes by That Kid Shady. I met, I talked to him. He's dope. He's funny. He's got a lot, for a young guy, he's got a lot of knowledge about hip hop. I mean, he has his own opinions about, you don't have to agree with him, but Papoose. But yeah, Papoose is dope. Has he got his fair shake? Hell no. Is he nicest out there right now? That's up to, what you guys think. I'm gonna play in a little bit. I'm gonna play the reaction that he did. It's not even that long. Let's see. So, see what we got here. Yeah, I looked up the white here, and you were on recommendations. So, anyways, welcome everybody still in here. To all my people, are you a fan of Gabe? I don't even know what that means. Anyways, I'm gonna play his next one. But what did anybody think about that? I mean, what did people think about Papoose? If anybody even knows who like there's some of the people in here, I'm not sure if they know Papoose. I know Papoose. I think he's nice, but like he said, he doesn't get credit for the music he does. He's definitely not even close to Cuban. But anyways, go check out TK, and he's definitely got some fire interviews. This guy M80 he interviewed, who's pretty big time. Some crash outs with MC Shan. He has one there with Tony Sunshine, acting crazy. A lot of funny stuff. And the Instagram, the 10 top worst Instagram rappers, definitely funny. Check him out. And I had him on here the other night too. So I'm gonna play the other video that he has, and I have it right on here too. It's the Hit the Road Crack. Okay, bring that up. I got him right here. Turn that back around, you guys. Check that out. It's just his reaction. I'm sure you guys watched the video if you're on here. If you haven't, it's pretty dope.
Shady, we here with another reaction. Today we reacting to Cuban Link, Hit the Road Crack featuring TA the Legend. Looks like I'm late to this one though. This has been out for it's been out 5 months ago. I thought I seen this earlier, the announcement for this, but yeah, 11/15, so November 15th. Okay, that's when this dropped. So I'm late to this. Hopefully I like it. I'm gonna leave a link in the description so you guys can hear this as well. So let's just get right into this, man.
Jboss Entertainment, we lit chat.
Hold on. We
lit chat.
Is this in the Bronx? Look at this big pun mural. That's clean. Terror Squad right here, Crystal. This is dope. Whoever did that, shout out to them.
It feels good to have people up on it. Used to help you on stage, and now you don't want it. Got booed at the stadium. Yankee fans hated him. Hey, yeah. Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? How was that Fat Joe performance last year?
Yo, if you guys haven't seen the Fat Joe performance when the Yankees were playing, you look at this, man.
Watch me have my way with them. Take them to the slaughterhouse, turn them to a porterhouse. They asking for receipts, now they mad that I brought them out.
I see the reason I bring this up as well, right? And Stat probably knows this better than me, but I'm just, I'm just being.
What I'm talking about, hold on a homie, then you had them in Miami South. Went from a star to nobody famous until I came through with the raps and the cadence. Couldn't catch the bounce even if you had a spaceship. Signed with the nation, now you showing off your anus. Everything you did was either corny or basic. I gave you more lines than the side of some A6 with me.
Oh my God. Anything you said was corny or hold on. He cooking.
Nobody famous until I came through with the raps and the cadence. Couldn't catch the bounce even if you had a spaceship. Signed with the nation, now you showing off your anus. Everything you did was
Signed with the nation, now you showing off your anus. Yeah, that's hard.
nobody famous until I came through with the raps and the cadence. Couldn't catch the bounce even if you had a spaceship. Signed with the nation, now you showing off your anus. Everything you did was either corny or basic. I gave you more lines than the side of some A6. With me on the track, it was off to the races. Yep, I said it, off with the races.
Yo, TA killed that. TA killed that. That's crazy. He went off, man. TA killed that. That's wild. He flipping Flojo. He flipped Flojo. Oh, what did I do? My bad. Oh, that was crazy. He did the Flojo flip. That's crazy.
Hurricane that came and terrorized and send that Uncle Tom to cruise on vanilla skies for telling lies and trying to sell us the devil's pie. That's why this time the revolution is televised. Open your eyes up, organize and get wise up and rise up together instead of letting them divide us with lies and bribes.
Wow. He's flowing like crazy. He's flowing.
And send that Uncle Tom to cruise on vanilla skies for telling lies and trying to sell us the devil's pie. That's why this time the revolution is televised. Open your eyes up, organize and get wise up and rise up together instead of letting them divide us with lies and bribes to try to hide. He's a shakespeare, a colonizer that ain't apologize to Liza and Pun's kid for doing what he done.
Whoa, that wasn't an apology to Liza? Oh, what?
That's why this time the revolution is televised. Open your eyes up, organize and get wise up and rise up together instead of letting them divide us with lies and bribes to try to hide. He's a shakespeare, a colonizer that ain't apologize to Liza and Pun's kid for doing what he done did, for smuggling funds to blacken the voice of his son Chris. He's unfit to run with the gift like Pun did. Not even one bit. He doesn't write his own hits. My tongue spits.
Ooh, he doesn't write his own hits, and it's looking bad now too. Now that Remy and Papoose split up, because they got those rumors that Papoose would write all her lyrics. So that's crazy. And Remy would write for Fat Joe. So who was even writing for who at that point? Would Papoose write for Remy and then Remy would give him Papoose? Man, that's just too complicated.
That ain't apologize to Liza and Pun's kid for doing what he done did, for smuggling funds to blacken the voice of his son Chris. He's unfit to run with the gift like Pun did. Not even one bit. He doesn't write his own hits. My tongue spits that dirty shit that turn pigs to bacon bits. He fronts big, but this punk's bitch been faking it. Ain't no debating it. Jamaicans have been shaking it like he knows how to breaking it, but blacks end up creating it. Yeah, we celebrating it. That's how we skating it. That's why I hate.
Hold on, I want to emphasize that part where you said Latinos be creating it or something. Latinos be breaking it, blacks be creating it. Hold on, I don't want to misinterpret that. I need him to say that again.
Run with the gift like Pun did. Not even one bit. He doesn't write his own hits. My tongue spits that dirty shit that turn pigs to bacon bits. He fronts big, but this punk's bitch been faking it. Ain't no debating it. Jamaicans have been shaking it like he knows how to breaking it, but blacks end up creating it. Yeah, we
Oh, he said Jamaicans. Okay, hold on.
turn pigs to bacon bits. He fronts big, but this punk's bitch been faking it. Ain't no debating it. Jamaicans have been shaking it like he knows how to breaking it, but blacks end up creating it. Yeah, we celebrating it. That's how we skating it. That's why your haters keep hating it. I do this here for hip hop, hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. You gotta go, Joe. You gotta go, Joe. Go back and backstrap, you got to hit the road, Joe. You shut your own toe off, but try to show both, knowing that you slow.
Murdered him. Murdered him. Murdered him. Is that it? Wow. That was crazy. That was crazy. I like Cuban, man, they both killed it. They both killed it. Cuban's lyricism was off the chain, bro. How does Fat Joe still have a career, bro? Like this, yo, he's so. Oh, I don't even want to get into that, man. But it seems like every time Fat Joe like shows his face, he just takes an L, and then these guys come out and kill him. Like, come on, man, this is ridiculous, man. That's wild. But anyways, it's been your boy that Kid Shady. If you guys have any other reactions, let me know in the comments down below. See ya.
So I thought that was pretty dope reaction. I mean, he was pretty accurate on that. It's funny, like he said, he's never even knew he's a huge Cuban Link fan and didn't even know he had new music out or new videos out, or he was still making music, which makes our points exactly why, you know, we were going through what we going through at different times, and Cuban's gone through. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's definitely going through it. Yo, thank you, Brick Boy. That was love there. I had just seen that. Yeah, there's a few of us, and I've been at this only for about 5-6 months, and appreciate the love. More to come. You know, we're gonna be doing a show soon. I've been talking about it forever. Cuban Link and Jboss show, and our Jboss and Cuban Link show. How you want to look at it, but he'll be doing his own shows and stuff. You know, someday, whenever, you know, he gets back at, you know, in the swing of things, and but anyways, any questions about this guy here? Any other topics or anything you guys want to talk about? Because, you know, I run out of things to say, and I like to talk. So usually I have somebody else on here helping me. So anybody that knows anybody that wants to get on the platform and be interviewed or has some music that wants to be heard, let me know. DM me. You know, that's what this platform's all about. You know, we show people love that have good work ethic, and you know, if I see the good work ethic and that you worked hard, and you know, put you on the platform and check you out. You know, tonight we seen TK, the Kid Shady. I found him looking for people that actually did video reactions to Cuban Link, and it's hard to find people who've done it. There's few. There's like 4 or 5 that I could find that were like, you know, did that on purpose to look up Cuban Link. Other times it's always been I mean, who doesn't like Toe to Toe, like Cuban Link, Big Pun? I mean, that was a dope and glamour life. You know, when that comes up, it's usually a Terror Squad song that, you know, Joe's on, and they, you know, then you hear, you know, Cuban Link, and they were like, who's that? Cuban Link. You know, people that don't know anything about hip hop, you know, and I don't understand how the reactors sometimes can react without knowing. I guess if you're younger, you might not know, but I guess you should study a little bit. But I guess the whole point of being a reactor, you never heard the song before, so that makes sense too. I always loved reactors. You know, I used to watch them all the time. I used to love watching young kids react to like stuff that came up when I was coming up, and they're like, "Damn, you know, that was nice. That was, you know, they have no idea what good rap was back in the day, like where it all stemmed from." But that's, you know, part of the platform here, and you know, Brick, I say it was like Brick Boy. I can't read the rest of it, but Brick Boy, shout out to you. Appreciate you coming on. No, here, this is in the. Everything's safe here. We don't, you know, we don't talk about, you know, race. I mean, if you have an opinion, we might have an opinion, but we don't get nasty about nothing. You know, anybody's safe on here. You know, we're not out here to hurt people. I mean, I can't help commentary people, but we have moderators for that. So if someone does say something that's uncalled for, you know, we'll take care of it. Anybody up for listening to another Cuban Link song? I'll do that, close this out with that, and if there's no more questions, I'll close the night out and go from there. See here, what we got? Let's play. Let's do Letter to Pun 2. Like I said, it was shot by. We did this in Cape Cod back in October. Anybody that doesn't know, I've said it 100 times. We did this at sunrise at 6:30 in the morning. Decon, Deneen, and a couple of our buddies from the down south part of Jboss Ent. And this is like a really dope, heartfelt song. So pay attention to this. Really good video, really good song. And I even happen to be in it too. So.
Jboss Entertainment, we lit chat.
What up, twin? You know I had to write you another one. Letter to the better part, too. Cause there's always three sides to a story. But there's only one truth. There's three sides to a story. When it's real, you could tell it. The thing about the truth is that you don't gotta sell it. It outweighs any type of lie when you scale it. And you can feel it deep in your soul when you inhale it. What up, twin? Your brother Cuban is back at it again. You know what happens when I go and grab that pad and the pen. I link words together, snatch them and bring out that lyrical assassin on the tap into that passion within. I've been alright though, living my life, taking it quite slow. Trying to let the Bible guide me through this blinding light show. Full of smoke and mirrors, it's so hard to choose the right road. Hoping that my lyrics reach your spirit through this mic, bro. I know you've been upstairs watching for almost 20 years and seen who really cared after you made them millionaires. It ain't what it appears, this game is faker than veneers. I wonder when it rains, is it you that's shedding tears? I wrote this letter here to clear the air for all the listeners, discussing all the squad's business, saying that they missing us. It's really tough getting back to what that vision was. That could never happen, but it's three sides to a story. When it's real, you could tell it. The thing about the truth is that you don't gotta sell it. It outweighs any type of lie when you scale it. And you can feel it deep in your soul when you inhale it. Three sides to a story. When it's real, you could tell it. The thing about the truth is that you don't gotta sell it. It outweighs any type of lie when you scale it. And you can feel it deep in your soul when you inhale it. I stayed thinking about you. When you was here, it was hard to doubt you. Once your mind was made up, ain't no way to go reroute you. I'ma shout you out, twin, forever, cause I'm proud to. And I'ma rep your image even when I'm not allowed to. Chris wrote a song about you, poured his heart out to his fans. Showed them all a story that was hard to understand. It wasn't in his plans to paint you as a bad man. He just spit the truth of what he been through, took his last stand. Amanda going hard, she always been a star. She went from selling shades to getting paid from spitting bars. Vanessa's on a job, building up her catalog. Lil Phil plays guitar, rapping, singing out for God. And if you got my heart pounding extra cause the pressure, that's your little niece, you be reminding me of Shesha. Liza's still my sister, so you know I gotta stress. I keep her in my prayers, hoping God bless. There's three sides to a story. When it's real, you can tell it. The thing about the truth is that you don't gotta sell it. It outweighs any type of lie when you scale it. And you can feel it deep in your soul when you inhale it. Three sides to a story. When it's real, you can tell it. The thing about the truth is that you don't gotta sell it. It outweighs any type of lie when you scale it. And you can feel it deep in your soul when you inhale it. Like you, there's no other. Yeah, it's the reason I love. Told you it's forever, my twin. You're the reason I'm here. My brother, salute you. Like you, there's no other. Don't worry, your brother's good. Soul in the right place. Mind in the right place. Heart in the right place. Yeah. Like you, there's no other. Yeah. It's the reason I love you. Forever, my twin. You ain't stop until you get that street name after you. You know that. Yeah. We gon' celebrate your life, not your death. My nigga.
All right. I know everybody. Anybody. I mean, how can you not like that song? You feel me? That's definitely a heartfelt song, and it's from the heart. You know what I mean? You can't get any better than from your heart. What up, TK? That kid Shady in the house. What up, baby? I think this was a dope night. Wish I had a little bit more people. Probably had, believe it or not, a couple hundred people in there at different times. it's weird at the end. Like I'll see like 25, 40 people, and then I'll say I had like 300 people in and out. So you come check it out and leave. But any of the new people in here, thank you for stopping in and showing love. And you know, even if you're haters on here, if you're on here just to spy, you know, Fat Joe people, you know, or Fat Joe himself, the haters make us better creators, you know. And if Fat Joe isn't here, shame on you for the things you've done. You know, not always perfect, but you know, there's a time to make things right. Make things right with everybody else. Let's, you know, do the right thing. But that being said, is there any questions or anything else anybody wants to hear? TK, you still in the house? Let's see. I don't see anybody on here really saying anything. So, well, I guess I could close it out with another song. I said that before, but you know, I'm feeling the vibe. You know, who doesn't like the, you know? We'll go to, let's see, what do we got here? We could play New Yorkish. You know, that was, like I said, anybody doesn't know, we did that, and that was the first video we did. We did that in the hotel room in the Hara in Jersey, in Atlantic City. You know, and dope. I mean, it's about New York, but it has some AI New York stuff in it, so that's pretty dope. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna play that real quick. And if you guys have any questions, ask them or think of them, or you know. All right, here we go.
Jboss Entertainment, we lit chat.
Dizzy on the beat.
New York, big city of dreams. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Making money in Manhattan and we spend it in Queens. Everybody's thorough, but Brooklyn's the borough ground. From the boogie down, from the island and stacking back to the heights uptown. Uptown, baby. Boogie down, baby. Wild, Long Island, check the sound, baby. New York, yeah, I'm on a New York shoot. And by state of mind, got me New York lit. Carrots on the Cuban, got the 2-4 drip. Nothing in the world like a New York chick. New York, yeah, I'm on a New York shoot. See us pull up to the club in them two-door whips. Yeah, we about to run it on some full-course shit. Got the New York lit. I'm so New York with it. Hoodie with the Timbs and my New York fitted. Don't you go and get it by the New York spirit. You could lose or win it all in a New York minute. Talking like I walk it, spit it how I live it. Even in my losses, I take it how I give it. It costs to be the boss, so I bought up my percentage. Started off in the Bronx, so in New York, I'ma finish. Call up all the critics, let them hear and see the ladies. Cuban got the apple back, shiny full of flavors. Saluted by the bravest, rooted by the natives. The way I'm moving got them saying, Cuban, you the greatest. 40 dudes got me lit up like Vegas. Call me Q, pop the way I'm spitting at these haters. Shorty likes to hook up, but like doing favors. But if I don't feel a vibe, I'm sliding in my cake. New York, yeah, I'm on a New York shoot. And by state of mind, got me New York lit. Carrots on the Cuban, got the 2-4 drip. There's nothing in the world like a New York chick. New York, yeah, I'm on a New York shoot. See us pull up to the club in them two-door whips. Yeah, we about to run it on some full-course shit. Got the New York Knicks, yeah. I make a sizzle get it hella hot. That's why I'm in the middle of the melting pot. A hood dweller with that good fella cheddar plot. This money getter got a nose that can smell a cop. From the top of the Empire State, grab the torch of liberty and make me up my fireplace. Let the fireplace burn the entire stage. Smoke it up, should've never opened up the last gate. Violators get the treatment for beefing. Leave them in the New York strip with the New York strip. Well done like a New York strip. Tell them they're welcome to take a New York trip. But we can skip all the violence. Start no more be none. I'd rather have fun instead of wildin'. Taking pics, smiling. See that money piling in silence. Chilling in the villa on the island. New York, big city of dreams. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Making money in Manhattan and we spend it in Queens. Everybody's thorough, but Brooklyn's the borough. I'm brown. From the boogie down, from the island and stacking back to the heights uptown. Uptown, baby. Boogie down, baby. Wild, Long Island, check the sound, baby. Hey, yo, Queens. Yo, Brooklyn. Uptown. Yeah, I'm on a New York shit. Empire State of Mind got me New York lit. Harry told the Cuban got 2 trips. Nothing in the world like a New York chick. New York, New York. Yeah, I'm on a New York shit. See us pull up to the club in them 2-door whips. Yeah, we about to run it on some full course shit. Like a New York nigga.
All right. New Yorkish. That was a, you know, I love that. I mean, who doesn't like something that sounds like that, you know? So is there, oh, so ask me, are you a Latin king? No, I am not, but I know some. But, any other questions on here before I get off? And, like I said, expect to see a lot more. I'm trying, and now that I got my, some of my equipment, like, not echoing. I think there was something going on with YouTube because I looked into it and it seemed like a lot of people were having that problem. Like, everything was echoing. So, but thank you for coming on. And if there's no more questions, thank everybody. God bless. Come back. Like I always say, love y'all. I even love the haters because they make us better creators. And everybody stay safe. And if it, depending where you are, get a good night's sleep or just have a great day. Or it's morning where you're at. I know my friends out in UK, it's probably morning time. So, love y'all. Peace. Love. Jboss out.